Hello. Once again, I come before you as a representative of the Illuminati. You may call me the Man. Well, this week's topic comes to us from Iran. Apparently, there's a story running around back there in a major newspaper in Iran that Edward Snowden's documents contained information stating that the world is ruled, or at least the Western world is ruled by tall white aliens who also helped Hitler rise to power in Nazi Germany. I'm here to tell you the truth. It simply isn't true. Now, obviously, the tall white aliens they are referring to, of course, the Anunnaki, and we all went through the whole Anunnaki thing back in 2012. Wow, can you believe it's already been a year? Wow, man. You're welcome. Anyway, yeah, so obviously it's disparaging our friends the Anunnaki, and I just can't stand for that for a couple of reasons. One, it's not true, and two, they still have observers on Earth, and we don't want to tick those guys off. Anyway, so, those guys... Listen, Edward Snowden stole a lot of information from the NSA computers, and when we finally talked him into doing that and releasing it, he took a lot of information that we thought was pertinent to the world at large as to what the United States was doing, who they were doing it to, secretly, and then denying that they were doing it. And that was kind of a public service. However, there was nothing about the Anunnaki and the NSA computers. It's just not there. It's all over our computer, of course, the really big computer. But Edward Snowden didn't break into the really big computer. I doubt he actually could, in fact, get into the really big computer. No, he got into the NSA computers. And so there is nothing about the Anunnaki in there or any other kind of tall white aliens. And believe me, I've read all of the documents that Edward Snowden stole, and there were a lot of documents. Boy, but you know, I had a lot of recuperation time, so what else did I have to do? Anyway, that's that being said, there's nothing to that story. The Anunnaki did not help Hitler rise to power. That was all the German people who helped Hitler rise to power, because they stood by and they did absolutely nothing. And it's kind of funny that seems to be a recurring theme, even with Edward Snowden's documents. The NSA is still in operation, still doing pretty much everything it did before he stole those documents, because the American people just have not seemed to care. I mean, that's just all there is to it. They did not rise up and say, this is ridiculous, we don't want this. Or in large numbers say, this is ridiculous, why aren't they doing more of it? No, most of us just go about our daily lives, and that's just the way things are. That's what the people in power count on you to do. And that's any power. That's not just governmental power. That's anybody, any kind of corporation, anything out there. All they're interested in is you buying their product and then going about your life and leaving them alone. That's just the way it is. That's the way it is. And if you don't believe me, I invite you to leave a comment in the comment section below and enjoy your Google Plus page. How's that? How's that for a demonstration? Yeah, but people have not left YouTube in the millions. People still watch it. So that's what they're counting on. It's all up to you, One individual claims I can't do much. And you know what? As long as you believe that, well, you're right. That's just the way it goes. And so we in the Illuminati, we're bringing everybody into an age of enlightenment. And we hope these little lessons along the way are kind of a demonstration on what you should be doing. You should be active in your government. You should be active in what products you buy and whose products you use. You should be. That's just all there is to it. I mean, I know it's easier not to be. And quite frankly, who's got the time, right? Well, if you don't, no one will. That's just the way it goes. But anyway, I hope I cleared up any kind of confusion the Iranians may have. There are no tall white aliens ruling the world. I'm actually not really all that tall, and I'm not an alien. I guess I could be called white. I'm kind of light brown. But anyway, so hopefully that takes care of all that confusion. And hey, if you enjoy your Google Plus page and would like to leave a comment in the comment section below, please feel free to. And make sure you comment on the video or ask us questions. Come up with topics you'd like answers to. That'd be fine. And basically, even if you decide not to get involved in government, even if you decide you don't really care what happens when corporations do whatever, you just want to get your peanut butter and go home, that's fine. That really is fine, because, you know, you could still be part of the overall plan. And you could do that by simply walking outside your house and looking up in the sky and seeing those chemtrails blazing up there. And then, you know what you could do? You can just, well, relax and breathe deeply.